Hello everybody and welcome to the Red Strings Club. So today we're going to interrogate this person and see if we can figure out what they might know. So I want to go for sympathy. So, okay, let's see, what does this do? Oh, too much. Pardon me as I just... okay, we need a little more. That looks good. Alright, this is up, I think. Oh, yep, it is. Oh, yes. Sir. Oh god, you're the fucking best. Why do you need the information dealing side hustle when you make cocktails this good? I'm telling you, you should be a world-famous bartender. I'm glad you like it. She seems to be in a good mood. What should I start with? Feign worry, yes. Listen, Diana, I'm worried about something. Do you mind if we invert roles for a moment and you listen to my problems? Wow, this isn't new. Go ahead. I wouldn't miss a chance to learn more about the mysterious bartender. Thanks. See, this is about Brandeis. He got in trouble again? He's always in trouble, but that's not what worries me. Lately, he's been acting moody and depressed, sometimes even aggressive. Oh yeah? That is strange. A guy with so many implants as him, I'd guess he'd have some stress regulators. All of that's making him more and more reckless. I'm afraid one day it'll come to the worst. Hey, Donovan, it's really weird to see you show concern so openly. So this must be grave. Listen, don't you worry. I'm really surprised that Brandeis is acting that way. But my work will soon make everything alright. Are you talking about SPW? Are you talking about SPW? Shit, Donovan, you already know about that? Who the fuck is leaking this info? I don't think it leaked. I'm just, too good of an information dealer. I'm probably the only one who knows outside of Supercontinent Ltd. So you got it from someone on the inside? No, you know I never reveal my sources. That's also why you're safe talking with me. Okay, so if you already know about the project, you can rest assured. I'm not very aware of the details. Is it safe? Fine, I can fill you in. I'm the director after all. You've got nothing to fear. She's the director of it? Let's see. Tell me about it. Tell me more about it. I guess there's no way back with you now, so I'm going all in. Are you ready? Shoot. Social psych welfare is the greatest revolution in the area of human comfort. We've been working for a long time on designing a system that always keeps the user at their best. SPW is able to tell apart feelings like depression, anxiety, rage, and keeps them in check using only the power of your own physiology. It's all natural, no secondary effects. Okay, we got information. That one seems too aggressive. That one is just being mean, and she won't talk to us if we do that. Someone prideful of her work, maybe this one? Isn't SPW going to affect creativity? I hope so. Excuse me? Depression as a source of inspiration is just an unhealthy myth. Maslow's pyramid, baby. To achieve self-realization, to fully embrace creativity, you first have to be at peace. You don't have to be depressed to write a dark tale. You don't have to hate to draw violence. Art is an emotion through the filter of calm focus. Okay, but what experiences is the artist supposed to distill if they haven't felt anything before? Oh, but haven't we all felt enough already? There's so much left to feel. Don't be a hypocrite, there's so much left to feel. And for what? Just to suffer? You're saying that it's justified to let people be in pain just in case they're potential artists? That's a ridiculous oversimplification. We know sweet because we know sour. We know good because we know evil. Removing one side of life's duality deprives the other of meaning. In your Occidental way of life, maybe. But this is the most Zen way to go, is to reject dualism altogether. There's no being sad or being happy, there's just being. SPW grants the completeness of Zen master without Asceticism? I don't want to get aggressive with her because I'm afraid she won't answer us. Oh, I hadn't looked at it like that. I can lend you a couple of great books on the topic. You know, since you won't be able to benefit from SPW. What about the mirror neuron algorithm? The what? Won't that allow me to access the benefits of SPW too? I don't have a single clue about what you're talking about, Donovan. Really? I must have mixed info from different projects. But the name does sound interesting. What is it? Oh, I'm very sorry. You could not afford that info, Diana. What a tease. So, what was all of that all about SPW? Won't SPW make you stop being you? It's not going to affect individuality at all. It's only natural to be scared of the prospect of unlimited happiness. But this is less intrusive than the average antidepressant this city's inhabitants swallow every day. So you're saying that removing an important part of our mood spectrum isn't going to change our personalities? I didn't say that. It will help us access our better selves. Or do you enjoy being sad? I wouldn't like to lose my sadness. Why not? Sadness is not ugly, Diana. I've been bartending for a couple of decades now. I've gotten to witness innumerable forms of sadness right where you're sitting. And it can be a beautiful thing. It's moving, it draws us all together, keeps us thinking, wishing. So you actively working to suppress it just feels like a crime against humanity to me. Wow. I'm not ready to debate such poetry. Give it some thought, please. I will, I promise. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss? I've had enough of SPW. I'm really excited about all of this. Sorry you're not a fan of it. But just accept it. This is the future. No. The present. Don't let it get under your skin, or you'll ruin your fragile, handcrafted happiness of yours. Let's ask about that one, but first, let's make a drink about fear, because I think she might be scared about what happened. Oh, I missed completely. Huh. Too much. Too little. Just need the tiniest little drop. Oh! Stop! Okay, and, no, put you down. We need to go down. And yes! Perfect. Serve. There we go. Really sour. You don't like it? Yeah, sorry. Listen, I'm starting to get a bad feeling about all this. Do you mind if we do this quick? Of course, no problem. Fear seems to have taken hold of her. How do I start? Tell me about Eridane's death. Okay, so tell me about Eridane's death. I don't know much about the actual scene. From what I heard, she was suppressed by the security system. She probably dug too deep. Yeah? How deep? Damn, Donovan. You know I'm putting my life on the line by coming here, don't you? I know. Don't worry. You're safe here. I just want to know why my friend is dead. I'm really sorry. You know that, right? Probably she... I can't. I'm sorry. I can only tell you she probably learned something about one of our more dubious agendas. You'll have to do with that hint and pull your strings elsewhere. We don't want to add me to the body count, do we? Hey, take it easy. Relax. You're among friends here. Let's change the subject, alright? What information do you want from me? So, what information do you want from me? You'll have to promise me one thing first. What's that? Promise me that you won't mention my name when you dig into this. That I can do. Don't worry about that. I want to know who the CEO of Supercontinent Ltd is. Come again? Can't you just look it up? What you'll find online is that Supercontinent CEO is Jack B. Gaynor. But I swear to you he's vanished. No one's seen him for 2 years. And Supercontinent's strategy has become more and more aggressive. Oh, okay. Supercontinent Ltd has become more aggressive. doesn't know anything about mirror neuron algorithm. Okay. Why don't you ask your employers? Don't you work for them? I can't, Donovan. Okay. Oh, that got crossed out. Okay. I'm scared. Please do this for me and I'll give you whatever you want in exchange first. Alright, we can focus on your issue. That only makes me more nervous about what you'll ask in return. Diana, you're one of my best contacts. I would never cause you harm in any way. Okay. Thanks. Let's serve her another drink. Let's go back to sympathy. She's getting too nervous. I didn't think this through. Sympathy's the way to go. Oh. Yeah. Ah, so good. She seems to be in a good mood. What should I start with? What do you want? What have you been working on lately? Hey, tell me how you've been. What have you been working on lately? I already told you. It's not as though the job like SPW gives me a lot of spare time for pet projects, you know? Sure, sorry. Okay. What do you know about Supercontinent CEO? If you don't mind me asking, why do you want to know about Supercontinent CEO? I guess a proper explanation is due if you want to do a decent job. As I said, I believe the CEO is no longer Jack B. Gaynor. I never met the guy in person, nor was he a celebrity. But he showed his face when necessary. Now, I can't find record of a public appearance that's not at least 2 years old. Plus, Supercontinent's strategy changed dramatically 2 years ago. Changed how? I feel like they've become more aggressive, cruelly pragmatic. So, are you worried because they're behaving like a normal corporation? Yes. I didn't take you for an idealistic yuppie, Diana. Supercontinent has never been up to any good, no matter how pretty their marketing. Except they actually serve a greater good. Supercontinent has done that a lot for the country and the people around the world. Give me an example. I want to hear this. For example, look, Supercontinent is powerful, but they're not a massive corporation. Their fundamental goal isn't to accumulate power, but to grow their ability to help people. Supercontinent's executives are some of the lowest paid among major world corporations. That's because they don't aim for profit, but social change. I've witnessed it all myself. I'm part of it. Supercontinent always plays the corporate game, but their goals aren't so different from yours. Supercontinent has fought many unjust laws, keeping governments in check. Supercontinent pleads for decent housing for everybody, and they offer free legal representation for those who can't afford it. Hell, a few years ago they dismantled the entire city police because of corruption. How come? If they're so nice, what do you have to fear? That's the problem. I feel like they're not so nice anymore. I mean, the ideals and objectives are still laudable, but they've become heartless in some way. A lot of brilliant employees have been dismissed with little reason. They're squeezing us to our limits with aggressive goals and deadlines, like they have a big agenda that they need to execute at any cost. Jack B. Gaynor wouldn't have allowed that. So it's a question of job comfort, eh? I wish that was the extent of it. I don't want to sound paranoid, but it's hard to get work done when I think my life is in danger. Yeah, that's harsh. Okay, I'll gather as much intel as I can. Donovan, if I hadn't removed that part of my brain that processes love, I swear I'd fall for you every time. I don't know how you do it, but I always leave the club shaking. I'm starting to think you're putting something into my drinks. Just alcohol, I swear. And magic. But I'm glad I can get through your ice-cold processors and stir those artificial feelings of yours. Hey, they're not artificial, they're just upgraded. Emotion can be a pitfall for scientists like me. Better to have them in check. You ought to live more dangerously, Diana. Inspiration plays a big part in being a memorable scientist. Maybe. I'll make sure to come back to the club anytime I'm in need of a good old mojo. Please do. I should be leaving now. Thanks for the drinks, the chat, and the info. And please, call me as soon as you get something on Supercontinent CEO. I will. Thank you for coming, Diana. My pleasure. Thank you for coming. See you next time, Diana. Okay, Akara, listen. Never again say a customer's name. Why not? Because it makes them feel uncomfortable and paranoid. I was taught that repeating someone's name builds trust and familiarity. Yeah, but the Red Strings Club is a haven of sorts. My clients value their anonymity. If you blab their names right when they come in, they'll think I told you all about them. And you're supposed to be a mere trainee. Leave the name dropping to me. Understood. I'm sorry, Donovan. Don't sweat it. Just keep it in mind, Akara. It won't happen again, Donovan. Very well, Akara. Let's focus on your aptitudes instead of your weaknesses. Get any interesting insights from your empathetic algorithms? Indeed. However, I don't see an easy way to properly communicate them. So I'd like to propose a game. A game? You're full of surprises. Play is one of the most primal human devices for learning and development. Transmitting the vast amount of data I've gathered from your conversation with Diana is impossible. So I've designed a process to let you reach your own conclusions. Moreover, I get to better understand you, so we can improve as a team. Sounds like a pro HR talk. But sure, I'm in. How do we play? I'm going to ask you a series of questions, 10 to be exact. I have my own answers to them, but I am most interested in your input. When we are finished, I will let you know how many of them you got right. If you score at least 7 out of 10, I'll grant you a new skill. What? A new skill? Did they use AI of an RPG villager to village you? And what the hell, can you even do that? A game without reward proves to be very dull. And yes, I can grant you something to improve your bartending skills. Why don't you just give it to me now? I'm designed to make you happy, a much different thing than granting your every wish. Sometimes I feel like you're some dumb mannequin, but now, I believe that very devil could be running through your circuits. Shall I begin? Ah, this is exciting. You're more twisted than I thought. Give it to me. Is Diana physically attracted to you? Come again? What kind of question is that? And how am I supposed to know? Please, just answer my question. I know what I'm doing. Is Diana physically attracted to you? Well, she said she always... She trusts us a lot, and she said the thing about if she could still feel love, so I'll say yes. Is Diana 100% loyal to Supercontinent? It seems like yes. She's loyal to them and she believes their ideals, but she's just scared of the new management. Is she proud of social psych welfare? Yes. Would Diana be happier without the effects of SPW? According to her, no. Does Diana know about the mirror neuron algorithm? No, she does not. Who is the person that Diana most admires? The CEO. Regarding your bartending, what spirit does Diana enjoy the most? I wasn't paying attention. Vodka? No, she thought that was sour. Oh! Can I look at the notebook? Aha! Okay, yeah. I think it... No. I think it was bourbon? Did Diana lie to you during your conversation? Probably. What is Diana's greatest fear right now? Supercontinent? Is social psych welfare as bad as you thought? This one I can't fail, since it's my opinion, no? Maybe. It's as hard as you not lying. Is SPW as bad as you thought? No, but it should be optional. No, but it should be optional. I mean, nowadays you can have whatever psychoactive drugs you want. Becoming a smiling bastard should be the decision of the implant wearer. This silent update is a crime, no matter how you look at it. Okay, that was the last question. Oh, okay. I wonder what that all means. Did I pass? You got 7 out of 10 questions right. Congratulations, you are a sharp man, Donovan. That sounds a little condescending, but thank you. Nice, we passed. I honestly didn't think we would. What did I win? I'm going to produce a short span memory resetter for you. Is that a cool name for a shot? No, one of my abilities is to synthesize psychoactive drugs. The system was designed to deal with emergency anxiety crises and such. But given the unusual context we're in, I can widen its purposes. Oh, thank you. Add this to the client's drink and they will think they just sat at the bar for the first time. That way you can explore different paths in conversation without them noticing. That sounds crazy and a bit immoral. Why? Aren't you manipulating them with your drinks? I thought this would be helpful. Ah, you got me there. You didn't have to use it if you don't want to. I'm sorry, Donovan. It's okay, I'll save it for an emergency. Say, how much of this can you produce? Not much. I have a limited chemical repository for such purposes. So I'd rather keep these as prizes for our little games. How playful of you. Gotcha. Let's keep it like this then. I detect a client approaching the club. So soon? Didn't expect anyone else tonight. And neither did I. So I think we'll end it here before we meet our new client. And we'll meet them and see what they're up to next time. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. Remember to take care of yourselves and have a good day.